Lavender Blu. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, a warm welcome. So today is Freebie Friday. Every Friday we have a free printable, and depending on what it is, I usually make a video and we'll make something with it. This week we're going to have it as a challenge in the Facebook group as well. So if you're in the Facebook group, have a look out for that. You can download this free. It's 2 pages this week. You can download this free from my Facebook group or from my Ko-fi page. Both of those are linked below the video in the description. So this month of August, I'm working with my Vintage Victorian Collection, which I have just put the kit out today, the main kit. But I haven't printed it out yet so that I can go through it with you, but I'll go through that with you in a video probably tomorrow. So it's the Vintage Victorian Collection, and these beautiful paper dolls here are sort of part of that kit. And I've also brought out a paper doll kit, which is a separate kit, and it's got these beautiful paper dolls like these ladies here. In the kit you get 21 different paper dolls, and there are ladies and there are vintage children, and they're all vintage Victorian themed. So have a look out for those. I shall print those out and show them to you too in another video. Okay, so we have 2 pages. So these lovely dolls. Then we have some vintage roses. We have a vintage feather, or like a quill pen. And then we have some frames. Okay. So now what I want to do with this is I want to make some little framed tuck spots, but they're going to have like a little window at the front. So as well as your printables, you're going to need something like, I'm using tracing paper, and that's what I'll be making my windows out of. But you can use vellum, you can use parchment paper or baking paper, you can use acetate or any sort of thick plastic if you have it, or even like plastic from a, a sleeve, what do you call those, sheet protectors, any sort of plastic if you don't have tracing paper or vellum. But I just wanted to use the tracing paper today. So these look beautiful on any journal page. They're like little tuck spots. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and start cutting some out, and then we can get started. So I've cut one of my little ladies out, and as you can see, I don't cut all the way to the edges. They do, some of them have a little bit of a border around them. They do have a little bit of a creamy border around them, so I was just following that. Now these little bits in here you can just leave, or you could go in with your craft knife. I'm not sure if I'm skillful enough, but we'll give it a try. So I'm just going to use my cutting mat here. See if my craft knife is actually sharp enough, because no, it's not very sharp. I probably need to change it, the blade. Alright, let's get my little scissors here. Just finish that off. You don't need to do this, it's a little bit fiddly, but I just think it does look a little bit better if you do, you know, a bit more realistic, if you like. So I'm just going to cut around just a tiny bit, not worrying about it being perfect. So there we go, that's one. Let's do this one. Just be careful not to poke your fingers. Like this. Okay, so that's one little doll done. She's going to be inked all around anyway. There we go. Now I'll just go ahead and cut. I'm going to use this frame first, so I'll cut this one out. So with this one too, it's not, I'm not going to cut every single little you know, nook and cranny. I'm just going to do a rough outline. And if ever I'm fussy cutting and I do find, you know, there's little bits that are just way too fine, I will just cut them straight off. You know, there's no need to be struggling if something's a bit too fiddly to cut. Okay, so I think I've done that one. It's looking fairly even. You can always go in and tidy up your edges anyway if you're not happy with them with a smaller pair of scissors or something. We'll see what it looks like when I've inked it up. And now, so the next thing is to cut our little window out. So I like to just poke a hole in the center, then cut out to each corner, like that. And then all there is left to do is to come in and cut those sides out. And there's our frame. So now I'll go ahead and fussy cut the roses and some of the other fussy cuts. And I'm sure you don't want to watch me doing that, so I'll just pause and I'll come back. Okay, so I have finished all my fussy cutting, which I'm quite glad of that because my fingers are a little bit stiff now. But anyway, I got that done and I'm going to ink up. And I'm sorry about the lighting on this video, but it's actually, sorry, it's actually nighttime here. It's actually evening, so I'm filming this the night before. So yeah, because I'm going to be babysitting my little 3-month-old grandson tomorrow. So I'm going to have him for the day, just to give his mum a bit of a break. So I thought that I would, yeah, get this ready the day before. And so yeah, my lighting is just where my lights are at night. It's there's a few shadows and things, so I hope it's not too bad. Sorry about that. So let's get some ink around the edges and inside the little frame. Try not to be too pressed down too hard. My finger, it is getting better, but I think it's got a fair way to go. I've got exercises and things that I need to do. It's still pretty painful, especially when I, as you just saw before, if I like move it the wrong way or I forget about it and push too hard on something, but so I'll just get a bit of ink around these. Right, there we go. That's better. I can't see the white edges quite so much. I just like to knock them back a little bit. Okay. So now I'm just going to get the tracing paper. And I'm going to cut a piece just a little bit smaller than, well, a little bit wider than the window and a little bit smaller than the frame. So let's make a little pencil mark. Where's my pencil? So I'm using that corner, so that's one side. Make a little pencil mark here and here. Hopefully I can cut that straight. There we go. Okay, so all I'm going to do is put glue all the way around the edge. I think I'm going to use just my PVA glue, if I can get it to work. It's got a funny colour to it, hasn't it? Could be because I haven't used it in a little while. It's just been sort of sitting in there, but yeah, I don't know why it would go that colour. Maybe it's got something to do with whatever's in the Anyway, it's starting to come out white now, as long as it still sticks. Okay, doesn't want to come out now. Let's do the tacky glue. Don't think I can. Hold on a sec. Okay, so let's go again with tacky glue. Alright. Now you just want to be careful. You don't want to put too much because you don't want it to seep onto the front, if you can help it. Okay. Let's just wipe that off. And so you end up with this cute little see-through tuck spot. Just 1 second, my cat wants to come in. Okay, so now presuming you're using this in a journal, let's just say this is my journal page. So you just want to sort of decide where you want it on your page and how you want it to look. So, but we're going to decorate it up. So we get our little lady. I think I want to use this one on this frame. And I want her to sort of to be on the frame partly and just sort of in front. And then her little legs can go down there like that. But then we want to add some flowers, and I'm not sure about, well, that looks nice, doesn't it? Just don't want to completely cover up the window, but I want it to have, you know, some decoration there. Yep, that's looking nice. What about the feather? Thinking the feather, I could always stick that onto my page afterwards, but I can stick it onto here for now because I mean, this is not my actual journal, so, but when I make my Vintage Victorian journal, I'm going to put this in as a little tuck spot. So then, let's see, I'll use one of those large ones maybe off to this side. Tuck it under there. Yeah. See, I think that would look really nice on a page. What do you think? With a tag or a journal card tucked in there. Could maybe put that behind her. Something like this. Now, of course, I could put her on the other side. I quite like the flowers going around that corner there. Okay, so let's glue the flowers down first. And I haven't inked those little roses, so and I can get my glue lid on, I will give them a little bit of ink. I think my ink's drying out actually. Let me see, do I have a bit of water? Just get a little squirt of water. Oh, that's better. Wasn't really doing anything before, was it? Okay, that's good. Just a little bit, not too much. And just a little extra onto there. So I think I had my roses. This, yeah, I quite like it with that little kind of thing, little rosebud going up there like that. So I'm only going to glue, I don't need glue on the outer edge, because I can worry about that when I glue it to a page. And also, if I leave it unglued there for now, I may want to tuck something else in behind there when I, put it on the page. So, I might want to decorate the whole page with lots of little elements. So, I'm not going to glue it completely down so that, in case I want to tuck something underneath, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So, let's get some glue on here. It's going to go just like that. You can see that there. Put that one there. Put, now I'm not sure. This one there. Now I don't, this one's a mini of that one, so maybe that's why it doesn't look right. Perhaps I should have a different different rows here. Or am I just being fussy? I think that looks nice. I think we'll use another big one there. I thought I had it looking good, but now I can't remember how I had it, so we'll just do this. I don't want too much ink. Yep. Couple of little ones under here. Now, where's my little feather? blackthorn. Yep, looking good. Then my feather is going to go somewhere like that, I think. Yes. So I'm just going to put some glue here. Actually, I'll put it on here. Goes my little feather. Isn't that looking really pretty? Then I can glue my little lady on top. She can come down a little bit. Yeah. Okay. So let's put, I'll put the glue on, let me see. Let's put the glue on the lady, just this side to start with. And there we go. Okay, so we have this beautiful little tuck spot now. Now let's see if this was my journal page. So it's down on the page and I would just glue the 3 sides. And then, I mean, imagine it with one of these beautiful ladies or one of the other shapes here. See, that one there, that one there. Little love heart one. You could make some gorgeous tuck spots. So I'd have the 3 sides. Let's see what we've got. Actually, I want a word, I forgot, or a quote. Let's see. I like this one. Life was meant for great adventure. So let's put a bit of glue on the back. And again, if it was on the page, I would probably stick it out a little bit over the edge of the page. I'm sorry, you know, out over the edge of the roses. But it's okay. I'm just gonna, I'll just do it like this. Life was meant for great adventure. It's really pretty. Now I did get out a couple of things I had lying around, so I don't know if that's what I'm going to use in there, but just an example. So this is one of my older ephemera kits. So I'm just going to show you if I slide that in there. You can just see it peeking through there. We've got a tag here with the florals peeking out the top. I think it's better to have something peeking out the top so you know it's there. Yeah. Can you see that? I'm not sure if you can. Trying on a white piece of paper might help. Like that. We've got it down on my page as a pocket or a tuck. You might just want to leave this side open and tuck something like that down in there, and you've got this beautiful window there. Let's try. Oh, I've got a photo, but it's too big, I think. Do I have a smaller one? Not here, but if you had a photo, I would have to cut this one down. Look, you can just see that through there. Like little peekaboo sort of tuck spots, aren't they? Anyway, that was my idea for this week's Friday freebie. And I hope you like it. So we will have a challenge in the Facebook group. Just make your little tuck spot. You know, you might want to do it differently to me, or, you know, add some other things to it. Whatever, however you want to do it. But make it a little vellum or tracing paper or plastic little see-through pocket. And yeah, so that's it for this week. This week's Freebie Friday. And I should have a video out for you tomorrow with my new, showing off my new digital kit for autumn, August, not autumn, which is the Vintage Victorian Collection. And I'll also show you the rest of the paper dolls. Okay, thanks very much for watching. I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.